Okay, get things going. You want to do the sign in or roll call? Aaron,
Yes. All right, Andy.
Here.
No Aaron Carey. No Rich. Sheila, no. Janelle. No Jasmine. Selena. David. And myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 voting members present out of 9. So we do have a quorum. We have Michael Lavery, Jake Huff, Donald Sauer, and people in council chambers. Hold on and see, make sure I don't have anybody in Zoom.
I think Aaron's in.
I do. Yep. Yep. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right. So now we do have Aaron and we do have Rich. Okay.
All right, we ready?
We're ready.
All right. Has everybody had the chance to review the minutes from last meeting? And do I have a motion to accept the minutes?
So moved, Aaron.
Second, Selena.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Okay. Ever received any public comment, or do we have?
I believe we do have individuals in council chambers that would wish to make public comment.
We have 2 individuals down here, so we'll go ahead and first step up to the podium and introduce yourself. Yes, support.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Lauren Cooley, and I'm down here about your Blighted program, and I guess the participation also of the code enforcement. For around 9/06/23, I received a correction code violation from the code enforcement office, and it was issued out by Steve Rokovich. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to the dates. He issued it on 8/28/2023. You should already have this on file. That's the only notice I got. I went down, I called Steve, and I agreed with him. I needed to cover the hole for the violation of the safety of kids. We agreed to purchase a permit, a roof permit, which I have in my possession. I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, if you pay attention to the pictures that you're seeing on November the 8th, it was snowing and constantly raining, and I could not dig holes to put the posts down. So that slowed everything up, and that's what I was stating when it was based on bad weather when I went down to City Hall. I couldn't get the post down further for it to even stay stable. So that was the delay. But that was the only notice I received from Steve, or even I received no notice at all from the Blighted program. Now remember the dates. I want you to stay focused on the dates. I received a letter on November the 20th from Mike Lavery, and it's dated August the 30th, 2 days after Steve gave me my notice. Now I want to read something that Mike wrote as his public, whatever you say. The city demolition coordinator said that each neighborhood has its own property maintenance inspector. They will give me a list of properties to look at monthly to kind of evaluate and see what our case hearing is on them. If they haven't gotten anywhere, then they're used every code enforcement possible, and it still hasn't gotten any results, then it'll come to me. This is Mike's letter of statement of how he handled things. As I said, I received a code violation on August the 28th, and Mike somehow put this piece of paper together for August the 30th, which is only 2 days after Steve's letter. And I find it suspicious because I didn't receive his letter until November 21st, okay, or somewhere around there. Now, upon stating that, I was doomed before I even could get started with the permit because he started his process 2 days after Steve gave me notice. I didn't get the permit until November, according to your records, November the 21st. Now, what I'm down here to say is, I'm going back to the city hall with this, but I really want y'all to how would you say it? Put that blatant on hold until I talk to City Hall, based on this evidence here. Now, he's claimed he probably sent notices on a property that we had on East 8th Street. I have a letterhead here where he sent a notice out about the property on 815. So I believe Mike just snatching dates around to justify what he's doing. Okay, we can top that off. I have a letter here from the City of Erie Code Enforcement. This letter is from Jack Benny. Now, I really want you to stay focused on the dates because somebody's going to have to address this. It's dated November the 20th. And I'm going to read Mike Benny's statement for violations. Now, this is in process right now, which I believe it'll be blatant tomorrow. It states, the City of Erie Property Maintenance Room 404, we hereby notify, the date is 11/20/23. Final notice. It says, we are hereby notified that the Division of Property Maintenance for the City of Erie on 11/20/23 inspected the property located at 926 East West 16th Street. Now, somehow you inspected it on 11/20, you violated it on 11/20, and you final noticed it on 11/20. All this is going back to City Hall, just so y'all know. There's some confusion going on somewhere, but as I stated down at City Hall, it's a prejudice. What's happening here is we refuse to pay renter's taxes on our properties. And in the process of refusing to pay the renter's taxes, all this dilemma is kicking in our face. Now, Mike Lavery has been in contact with me ever since the beginning of May when he blighted 8th Street. So there is no reason for him not to be saying he couldn't contact us. And I use that property over on East 20th for my construction zone. I'm Cooley's Home Improvement licensed. And what you see going on over there is a contractor zone. I know it probably ain't got a permit for it, but nonetheless, the thing that's going on here is most definitely prejudice. Now, I would like to ask the committee one question. How many of you have a license for law? Do any of you have a license for law?
Mr. Cooley, this is public comment, not public dialogue. So you're welcome to make comments, but we're not required to respond.
Okay, that's all right. I can understand that. But if you don't have a license for law, then I say all this is prejudice, because when I went to the district justice, he was licensed to handle this kind of stuff. And I don't believe nobody on this panel is licensed to do what they're doing. And if they don't have a legal license showing that they can do this in the panel, I could see some code enforcement officers, I know they're licensed for, engineer license, but is the panel licensed for engineer license? I'm taking it back to City Hall. That's all I got to say. I'm taking it back to City Hall because unless y'all want to rectify this right now, we can deal with this here or we can deal with it at City Hall.
Mr. Cooley, I appreciate your comments, and I would recommend that you hang out after the meeting. I will gladly provide you my card, and we will schedule a time to review the process and discuss your concerns and evaluate everything and answer those questions for you.
Okay, but I still would like to know if anybody licensed in law to handle it, because you're talking about starting a city court, a home court. And I think everything should stay at the magistrate's office because that's where we get our fair dealings. Thank you. I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna stay around and I'm gonna wait.
I would also add just one thing, Mr. Cooley, you do also have the right to appeal a blight designation within the time frame stated on the blighted property notice. So you can appeal it if you're within that time frame.
But you didn't hear me. I didn't get it till November.
Well, I can tell you everything that I've sent out is also posted to the property the same day it's mailed out.
You didn't hear me.
Aaron, when you,
Did not get it
Mr.
till
Snipper.
November.
All right, we need to move on.
Thank you,
Aaron,
Mr. Cooley.
Aaron, I will go down to council chambers with you.
Okay, thank you, Andy. Is there anyone else that would wish to make a public comment?
We want 2 more people out here. Thank you.
Good day, sir.
Hello, can you identify yourself, please?
Hi, my name is Terry Carroll. I'm a resident of Erie. It's 2 hours of wells in Carroll. Sir, as far as blighted houses go, it's my opinion, but I really shouldn't have a issue with blighted houses if the code enforcement office was doing their job correctly. And a couple of things I'd like to point out is, see, I don't know what they do during the day or whatever, or how often they go out to inspect neighborhoods, but I just like to point out, like, we need to, once a house has been tagged, they have 30 days, like, to make the corrections, and after that point, you need to raise the fines to like $1,000 a day, okay? And when the money on the fines equals the value of the home, that's when you put it up for auction. And you can only auction it to contractors that are registered with the city and that have proof of $1 million liability insurance. So I think this would, solve half the problem right there, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I believe that's everyone for public comment.
All right, thanks, Jake. All right, Andy.
Secretary's report, Mr. Snipper, thank you.
We had a successful judicial tax sale. We were able to, through the land bank, to acquire, I believe it was 4 blighted properties off the judicial tax sale list. So we will move forward with the process of acquiring those and remediating that blight moving forward. So that's my report for this month.
Any correspondence received?
No correspondence.
Any old business?
No blight rescind this month.
Okay, moving on to new business. Mike?
Good morning. First up, we have 911 Washington Place. This property has been owned by the same property owner since 1994. It is vacant. There is no water on. Its first case started back in 2011, and it's been in and out of our office with various different cases. In August of 17, a notice was sent out. In July of 19, a notice was sent out. November of 2020, a notice was sent out. June of 22, May of 23, and then this month a repair demo order was issued. The taxes are current, but the water is off. The power's on, the water's off, and the water's been off since January 17th of this year. And there are back water fees of $878.41 owed. It is vacant. The owners live elsewhere. We have spoke to them to try to get something moving, but nothing comes to fruition.
Motion to blight, Aaron.
Second,
I'll second.
all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Next, we have 545 West 16th Street. This one was pretty bad. We had to remediate some junk and debris and board it up. It's been owned by the same owner since 2017. There was a case back with the previous owner from 2013 and 2014. And then with the current owner, there was a case from June of 18, March of 23, May of 23. They were cited this May of 23 and the results are outstanding. We're waiting on the magistrate information. It was posted uninhabitable November 9th of this year, and a lien was filed to remediate the junk and debris that's gathered up that the neighbors were very concerned with. This is after our Parks and Streets Departments remediated the junk and debris. The taxes are current. The water has been off since April of 22. There are back water fees of $111 and back sewer and garbage fees of $367. The electric is also off. There's also there's a water lien and there's a city lien for junk and debris removal and board and seal.
This is Rich. I'll move to Blight.
Second,
Second, Aaron.
all in favor, say aye.
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 Next, we have 933 East 5th Street. This owner is deceased. He passed away December of 22. There is a case history dating back to 2016 with when he was living there with various violations. There's a long case history here, but most recently there was notices sent in March of 18, August of 19, June of 20, March of 21, August of 21, April of 23. No, this November 24th of this year, there were trespassers and squatters removed, and there was a fatal overdose inside that we had the EPD had to evacuate, and I filed a board and seal lien to secure the building. There's an order to correct posted this November just to try to get any responsible party to see that there are issues there. There are back taxes from 2022 to 2023 over $1,121. The water has been off of since May of this year, May 8th. There's a water past due balance of $1,012 and a sewer and garbage past due balance of $786. The daughter of the deceased did reach out to me in response to my repair demo order. And she's not in this state, she's in Illinois, but she is going to work to try and get an estate established and hopefully to get it sold. But I'm still requesting or asking for a blight designation just in case that doesn't happen, and to ensure if it does get sold, it gets repaired properly and brought up to code.
Do I have a motion to Blake?
So moved,
So
Aaron.
moved.
I'll second.
Second, Dave, thank you. All in favor, say aye.
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 The next, I have 511 East 21st Street. This is a duplex. Another owner she's also deceased, the owner of this property. It was a tax sale and then quit claimed over to her when she was alive, but we have not gotten any response from any estate or next of kin or responsible party. The original case dates back to 2003 with two previous owners, but the most recent one we have in July of this year and December of this year. There is a repair demo order. The previous owner was cited and then the deed was transferred, so the citation was withdrawn. We started the case with the new owner. And then unfortunately, she passed away. There are back taxes from 2020 to 2023, over $6,000. The water's been off since March 6th of 2023. I spoke to the water authority and they suspect there was a leak or some type of pipe burst in there that was unattended to, because there is a water balance due of $9,611 and a sewer and garbage bill due of $7,988. The electric is off to one unit, but on to the other unit. And we have had issues with trespassers and squatters being in and out of there. We've had to remove them.
Thank you, Mike. Do I have a motion to blight?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Who was the second?
Selena, I
Aaron
think.
Terry.
Me.
Oh,
Okay.
second. Oh.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have 1034 West 31st Street. There were people staying in here without active power and active water. They were removed. The original case, and this one's, we've had cases history back to this all the way to 04, but most recently we have March of 19, there was a notice sent. In May of 19, they were cited. There was no plea entered, so the citation expired because it wasn't addressed, or a plea wasn't entered at the magistrate's office. Another notice was sent in March of this year. They were cited again in October of this year, and the results are outstanding. We're still waiting on the magistrate plea. There's a repair demo order issued in November of this year. The taxes are current, but the water is off. The water's been off since June of 2016. There's a back water bill of $408 and a back sewer and garbage bill of $330. There is a water lien. There are actually two different water liens attached to this property. It is vacant. There is no one there now, and it has been posted uninhabitable.
All right, do I have a motion to blight?
So moved.
Second,
I'll second.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And those are my properties. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay. I believe that wraps everything up for the meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second,
Dave.
all in favor, say aye.
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 Have a happy holiday, everyone.
You
Thanks.
too.
Same to you,
too.
Mike.